Howdy folks, my name is KJO19 and this is the newest tank that just came out, the T-44-100. It's not a bad machine. Took it out twice and, well, lost 2 times, but hopefully I can make it a little bit better this time. As you can see, I put my crew up to 100%. Of course, I like to accelerate the crew training just so I can get it going a little bit faster. Handling wise, it's just like the T-44. Premium, not the premium version, but the stock version. It's very similar to the T-44 in terms of its characteristics. Good maneuverability, good gun. The gun, of course, is a 100 caliber. Has a average penetration of 137 to 229 millimeter of armor, and has the average damage between 188 to 313. The tank itself is really not bad, except you gotta really, how would I say, shoot and move. You gotta do that shoot and scoot kind of like move. The aim time is not so bad, 2.11 seconds. So it's good on that. 0.34 accuracy. There are a few vehicles that have better accuracy than that, with the same caliber type weapon. Okay, not bad. Readjust with that. Now, as you can see, I don't have anything in here as far as selecting equipment. Of course, I could choose to put some things in. Tank rammer. Yeah, you can put that in there. I haven't decided exactly what I should put in, but I think in my case, you really want to get some ventilation, which helps with the crew, gives you increased skill sets. Maybe you can get a little bit better concealment. Yeah. Concealment 19.47, 19.7. Stationary, because that drops as soon as you fire. Concealment while moving, not bad. 15.5. Yeah. Well. All right. Anyway. Selecting equipment. Well, it is a medium tank. It's not exactly low visibility, low profile. So I would say standard equipment, medium tank rammer, you can put that in 200,000. You can get that, get the load time down to less, 6.8. A little bit of improvement from the 7.2. And view range, maybe, yeah, 388 meters is really god awful. Especially when you have vehicles that have better view range than you, even at 100% or 116%. Once you get the Brothers in Arms up to 100%, view range should go up dramatically, almost 400 meters. Even if you get the bows and arms, standard recon, situational awareness, all that good stuff. Uh, get those perks in. Try and get them in as fast as possible. Concealment, well, camouflage perk helps, but really, like I said, it's a medium tank. Medium tanks is supposed to go out there and fight, right? Versus a scout, right? Versus a scout type vehicle, which concealment and stealth is rather important because if you want to spot the enemy, you gotta make sure you're not seen. So, two big choices I put in is the ventilation and the tank gun rammer. From there, you can pretty much a choice. It's a T-44. It's I guess it would have to depend on the person who wants to put in what they want. If you put in a small liner, it's -1 on the mobility. Put this in the torsion bar. Enhanced gives you a little bit more suspension load capacity. Camouflage net. Like I said, if you don't have the perk already, don't bother. Coated optics. Yeah, you want. I think this would be most important. You can get a little bit more out of your view range, especially with close up. Well, like I said, it's a choice. You can get the either or. If you want to see things from far away, if distance is your thing, binocular telescope, or get coated optics. But really, once you get your view range up, hey, scouts do what they're supposed to do, then you got to do what you have to do, right? Fine. All right. So, let's take this little bad boy out for a spin. And let's see what happens. Hopefully I get a better match than the ones that I've been in already. Which Matchmaker likes to screw me on every single time I get on here. So, what do we got? Oh, Corella. 70% chance of winning. Tier 10 match. How lovely. I've had some comments already. People saying, somebody already got it already? T-44 100? Yeah. You know the reason why I got this? Reason being is because I'm not sure if I'm able to even get all the tokens. But if I do get the tokens, right? If I get the tokens from all the nations, that's fine. Even if I complete all the mission requirements, getting the tokens and all that, it gets converted into its equivalent. And you can get another tank. Uh-oh. What we got here? Got a CDC. And he's done. Stopped his tracks. Good spotting range. And he's done. Like I said, now I gotta get my Weapon and loader back up and running because that BC-25 likes to screw you. Watch out for that Artie. Artie loves to hit tanks. And let's see. There was a tank up here. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Little Centurion. Little nutjob Centurion. Weak on everything else. As with all British tanks. Oh, E-100. Let's see if we can do some damage with him. And of course I bounce. What do you expect from a 100mm gun? Hey! I did pen him. Haha. Well, you know, gotta get that. Oh yeah. Oh, there's Artie. I don't know if it was ours or theirs, but I'm pretty much sure it was theirs. Let's, as you can see, the speed on this thing is really not that bad. It can go pretty damn quick for T-44 Premium. Let's see if I can spot the Artie over here. You know how the mechanics of this thing like to screw you every so often? Yeah, well. I think Artie took off. Yeah. Artie took off. Alright, let's see if we can get some of these other guys. Got a 45. Oh, there he is. And he is done. I thought he would have ran, but he didn't. And let's see. Got him. Haha. Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, it's not that bad. Yeah. One more. Oh, he's done. Alright. So we got it. Yay! Finally, I won my first match with this tank. Haha. Finally won my first match with this tank, and I'm glad for it now. Now I can rest easy because I finally won. I guess having a few perks in there does help when you have really piss poor view range. Like I did with this match. Especially when you're in a tier 10 match. It's a good idea to keep close with your buddies. Keep close with other teammates, you know. Get those shots of opportunity in. And you'll be fine. And I've used the T-44, stock T-44. It's normally in the tech tree for Russian vehicles. I'm not that bad with it, really. I did some pretty good stuff with that tank. And this one, I would say, you have to treat it the same way as any other T-44. You know, uh, get in and out, stay close, get those shots in, get the kill, get the damage, and you come out on top. Well, we can do a comparative for a minute here. Let's do a comparative. Now, we do have this right here, which, this is the, as you can see, the turret armor, 120. Against high caliber guns, it's crap. Hull armor, crap. Again. 90, 75, 45. Crap, crap, and crap. But let's also do a comparative here for a minute. If you want to take the T-44, I used to have it a long time ago. It's basically the same. I mean, the only difference between this T-44 and the T-44-100 is basically no skirts. I mean, that's basically it. There's no skirts. It's just a modified version of the original T-44 with a 100mm gun. And, of course, how would I say? It's no more different than the premium vehicle. The only difference is the hit points. Of course, you know, the premium T-44-100 has like over 100 hit points more than the regular T-44. The excuse me, still has the LB-100 gun, LB-1 100mm gun, right? And that's what the this tank uses, the LB-100 gun, and that's all it uses. And that's it. I mean, really, it is no different than there's nothing different about this tank from the regular version, just that it has 150 more hit points than the original because of the skirts. As much good as they'll do. I mean, skirts don't really do much. Okay, let's put it like this. Let's just put it like this. This is more effective than this. When you compare Super Pershing to a T-44-100, hands down, this has more armor protection. The spaced armor on this is, without a doubt, great. I've taken on multiple tanks at the same time, bounced an insane amount of rounds, and still came out on top. Versus any other vehicle, with the exception of maybe I can block some good rounds with this one. You comparing apples and oranges here between Russian tanks, the T-54 first prototype and the T-44. Well, okay. This blocks more rounds than the T-44-100, right? Okay, you know, so that's a big difference right there. It's really not that much of a, there's big differences as far as armor protection, what you can bounce, what you can't bounce. If you can angle, get this thing to be angled at certain degrees, you can be just as effective in bouncing shots. Uh, with the exception of the most high caliber anti-tank guns that will go through your armor like hot knife through butter. And of course, comparatively, that T-54 has more armor, turret, hull, comparative to the T-44. From what other people say, the T-44-100 is from what other people tell me, is a god-awful it's a worse version of the T-54 first prototype. Well, if this tank can perform as well as the stock T-44 that's in a normal tech tree, I'd say angling armor, you can probably bounce some rounds off of this. How would I say? You can, mostly low caliber guns. I mean, you can bounce some pretty good shots off of it if you angle your armor about 30 degrees, 30 to 45. You might just be able to get some shots bounced off your hull, but against like you saw in that game, high caliber guns, no match. Armor is like thin. So that's it. There we go. Hopefully when other people get this tank, and I'm pretty much sure they will, they'll either buy it like I did, pay the $60, and then go for the tokens. These tokens right here. Like I just started with this. Horsepower damage, I got 3,290 so far out of the 150,000. Got only one kill. Well, good thing I got other Russian tanks that can do the job. I got all the tech trees tanks except there's a few tanks that in tech trees I don't work on. I don't like working with British vehicles, with the exception of the premium vehicles that I already have, which is the Alpha 45. Czech vehicles, only got two. Well, actually, I only got one that I usually use, is the Skoda T40 premium. I don't really get into the Czech vehicles that much. The ones I mostly get into is Russian, Japanese, China, French, German, and of course the US. I don't know what it is. I think that I just think that British and Czech vehicles are just crap until you get to the higher tiers. But everybody has their opinion. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the battlefield soon. I'm going to take this thing out for a few more rounds and hopefully get around to completing my personal missions for the T-55 Alpha, in which I will post a video on that one soon because I'm getting close. Take care. Have fun. Don't rage quit. Keep trying. Keep positive. Keep motivated. And you will win. No matter what level you're at. Those unicrappers, watch out. That's all I have to say. Watch out. I'm coming. Bye.